These are the wildest moments when golf fans went overboard. Instead of just watching the game, some golf fans decided to get into the game. These are the wildest moments in golf history when they did so. You may find this either irritating or amusing. We dug deep into the pages of both the PGA Tour and LPGA Tour, as well as Golf Digest and Sky Sports, to list down these instances when golf fans decided watching is not enough for them. Let us together look back on these moments and see if we can find some amusement in them. What happens when a fan decides to play referee? On the Sunday of the 2017 Anna Inspiration, Lexi Thompson started with a two-stroke lead, which she extended to 3 shots after 11 holes. After bogeying the 12th hole, which brought her lead back to 2, she was informed by Sue Witters, the LPGA Vice President for Rules and Competition, that she was being assessed for a 4-penalty stroke due to an infraction she committed during yesterday's 3rd round. A fan who decided to play referee from the comfort of his home emailed the LPGA rules officials about Lexi's marking her ball on the green of the 17th hole, but failing to place it back in the same spot upon returning it, a violation of Rule 27C. This resulted in Lexi being awarded a 2-stroke penalty. She received an additional 2-stroke penalty for signing an incorrect scorecard, a violation of Rule 66D. Lexi, in disbelief, can only ask if it was a joke after seeing her lead vanish into thin air, while Tiger Woods tweeted, "What entitles viewers to play officials in the first place?" What happens when a fan picks up a ball that is still in play? At the 2022 Evian Championship, Nelly Korda made a strong start to her final round after opening with back-to-back birdies. However, her approach shot at the par 4 6th hole skewed off into the trees, settling in the wood chippings along a path of spectators. A nearby fan spotted the ball, picked it up, and raised it up in front of her, smiling. She then walked to a nearby official presenting her find, unaware of what she had done wrong. Commentator Grant Boone told the fan it was not a souvenir and that she was in big trouble. The official directed her to drop the ball back onto the ground in the area where she found it. Arriving at the ball, Nelly was made aware of what has transpired and was afforded a better lie. Unfortunately, she proceeded to double bogey, the one and only she carded on the 72 holes across the event. Reminiscing on the fan moment, Nelly says it still kills her every time she remembers. She ended the tournament on a tie at 8th place finish with a score of 13 under 271. What happens when a fan decides to take his place on the green? On the Wednesday afternoon of the 2018 Waste Management Phoenix Open Pro-Am, a male fan stole the game at the 17th hole. Stripping off his clothes, he ran into the middle of the hole near the green. He broke dance, practiced his golf swing, threw sand up into the air from the bunkers, and fell down a lot. His performance lasted all of 5 minutes before he was escorted off the course by security officials. Other than people laughing and throwing golf balls at him, he also received a standing ovation. Identified later as 24-year-old Adam Stalmach, who showed signs of alcohol intoxication, spent 5 days in jail and got a hefty fine. He said it was all worth it as people got a kick out of what he did. What happens when fans decide to celebrate a hole-in-one? It was normal to expect a rowdy fan atmosphere at the Phoenix Open, particularly on the par 3 16th hole, given its stadium-style seating arrangement. But at the 2022 edition of the Open, the unexpected happened. Fans starting hurling cans and bottles on the green after Sam Ryder aced his hole. Carlos Ortiz of Mexico, who also hit a hole-in-one, was nailed pretty hard by a beer can. Golfers Harry Higgs and playing partner Joel Dahmen got carried away by the raucous scene. After holing a 10-foot putt, Harry lifted his shirt while Joel removed his, waved it above his head, and even drank from one of the dozens of beer cans thrown towards the green. Jay Monahan, PGA Tour Commissioner, said the chucking of beer and water bottles was unacceptable. However, he also pointed out that it was 2022, a period when people were just starting to come out of their homes to experience sporting events once again at venues the way they used to, after being unable to do so for so long because of COVID. What can be done to a fan who thought he was in a swimming meet? On the Friday of the 2023 WM Phoenix Open, a man in a swimsuit wearing body paint managed to get onto the field of play. With the words Max Savage on his chest and 19th hole on his back, he ran onto the 16th green, grabbed the flagstick and pointed to the sky while posing. He ran off the green, spotting a security guard was about to chase him. He left the 16th hole Coliseum by running through the auxiliary tunnel that connects the 16th green to the 17th tee box. After running down the 17th hole, he jumped into the lake left of the green. After ignoring the officers asking him to exit the water immediately, he swam to and climbed on the huge floating WM sign in the lake just behind the 17th green and in front of the 18th tee box. The man was 27-year-old Arizona resident Sean Patrick McConnell. He was charged with trespassing, disorderly conduct, and failure to obey an order from law enforcement. What can fans do to make their own headlines during a golf tournament? On the Thursday of the 2024 WM Phoenix Open, a fan sported a full wedding dress walking his way onto the course. Saturday saw a fan leaping from the stands onto the course, then beelining for a greenside bunker. Jumping feet first into the bunker, he appeared thinking twice about his strategy before doing a half handstand and half somersault onto his back. He then proceeded to make sand angels once he was on his back. Sensing that the tournament security is closing in on him, he jumped out of the bunker and ran up the fairway, but not before gesturing to the crowd to make some noise. What are the other unsavory spectator scenes at the 2024 Phoenix Open? All over the course, spectators were seen sliding down muddy hills with their tops off. Two fans were filmed fighting with each other, while one spectator was taken to the hospital after falling from the grandstand at the infamous 16th hole, thankfully incurring non-life-threatening injuries. Another was removed in a fireman's carry as he was too drunk to stand. There were a few who heckled players while they were taking their shots, considered by many to be the most disappointing sight. Zach Johnson, the U.S. Ryder Cup captain, was seen fuming at patrons, saying he's sick of this and asking them to shut up. After fans shouted while his playing partner, Niccolo Galletti, was at top of his swing, Billy Horschel told the fans to shut the hell up as they were trying to do their job of hitting a golf shot. Canadian pro golfer Nick Taylor noted that only a very small percentage of fans were responsible for these unfortunate incidents, but because the incidents were exposed in social media, it was as if they represented the majority. Nick was emphatic in saying that the actual majority were great and were out there just to cheer for their favorites and get to watch some good golf. Chance Cosby, the executive director of the organizing group behind the event, says the 2024 edition of the tournament is a catalyst for change. They are expecting a complete operational change of how the entire week of the event will be managed in the future. It appears that most of the wildest moments involving golf fans happened at the WM Phoenix Open, particularly at the infamous 16th hole. Well, to keep abreast of such moments as well as other better moments happening in the sport of golf, why not become a regular channel subscriber of ours?